folks, and welcome to Chiefs Kingdom Central, your go-to source for all things Kansas City Chiefs. I'm your host, bringing you the latest from the heart of Arrowhead Stadium. Now, picture this. It's a chilly December day in Kansas City, Missouri, where the wind whips through the stands like a blitzing linebacker, and the Chiefs, those perennial powerhouse contenders, are facing an unfamiliar foe, the end of their playoff dreams. But wait, has that ever stopped this team from charging forward? Absolutely not. Tonight, we're diving into some fresh roster moves that show the Chiefs are still building, still grinding, even in the face of adversity. What does it mean for the red and gold? Stick around because we've got the breakdown, the backstory, and a whole lot more. Let's kick things off with the big news out of Kansas City today. The Chiefs, dealing with a wave of injuries that have tested their depth like never before, have bolstered their practice squad with two intriguing additions: safety Tanner McAllister and guard Nick Broeker. Both are young guns from the 2023 NFL draft class, stepping in to fill spots left vacant by offensive lineman C.J. Hansen and safety Mike Edwards, who recently got the call-up to the active 53-man roster. This comes at a pivotal moment, as the team navigates the final stretch of a season that's seen them officially eliminated from postseason contention for the first time in 11 years. Yeah, you heard that right. Since 2014, when the Chiefs were still rebuilding under Andy Reid's early tenure, this marks the end of an incredible run of playoff appearances. But as Reid himself said in his presser yesterday, "I've got a ton of confidence in Gardner Minshew. He's started in the league, our guys trust him. And Chris Oladipo behind him, he's been with us for a while." Speaking of Oladipo, the Chiefs haven't yet placed star quarterback Patrick Mahomes on season-ending injured reserve, which could open the door for the young QB to slide up from the practice squad. Oladipo even made his NFL debut last season, so he's no stranger to the spotlight. Now, let's zoom in on these new faces. First up, Tanner McAllister, a 25-year-old safety who's bounced around a bit but brings some serious pedigree. An undrafted free agent out of Ohio State in 2023, he initially hooked up with the Cleveland Browns, where he saw action in 3 games as a practice squad elevation. Then, a stint with the Denver Broncos this year added 3 more games to his resume before they let him go. But don't sleep on this guy. Back in college, McAllister was a ball hawk for the Buckeyes, snagging 3 interceptions in 2022 during a season where Ohio State went 11-2, finished number 4 in the polls, and nearly upset Georgia in the college football playoff. He's got that Big Ten toughness, quick instincts in coverage, and could provide some much-needed secondary depth for a Chiefs defense that's been hit hard by injuries. Imagine him lining up alongside Justin Reid or Trent McDuffie. Talk about adding some fresh energy to a unit that's always been the unsung hero behind Kansas City's high-octane offense. And then there's Nick Broeker, also 25, a versatile offensive lineman who entered the league as the Buffalo Bills' 7th-round pick in 2023. He's had quite the journeyman start, claimed off waivers by the Houston Texans, where he played 3 games as a rookie and 9 more in 2024, then a brief stop with the Pittsburgh Steelers this offseason, followed by the Dallas Cowboys in preseason, and back to Buffalo's practice squad until just last week. At Ole Miss in college, Broeker was a Swiss Army knife on the line, handling left tackle and guard duties with ease. He's got that SEC grit, think powerful run blocking and solid pass protection, which could be a perfect fit for the Chiefs scheme under Andy Reid, who's always emphasized a balanced attack. With injuries piling up on the O-line, Broeker's addition isn't just filler. It's strategic, giving the team options to protect whoever's under center in these last 3 games. But folks, this isn't just about plugging holes, it's about the bigger picture for the Chiefs. Let's take a step back and talk history here. The Kansas City Chiefs have a storied legacy, dating back to their founding in 1960 as the Dallas Texans in the old AFL, before moving to KC in '63. They've called Arrowhead Stadium home since 1972, a place that's not just a venue but a fortress, loudest stadium in the NFL, with that sea of red creating decibel levels that rattle opponents. Remember the "Tomahawk Chop" chant echoing through the stands? It's iconic. And let's not forget legends like Len Dawson, who quarterbacked them to a Super Bowl IV win in 1970, or the ferocious Derek Thomas, the Hall of Fame linebacker who terrorized quarterbacks in the 90s with 126.5 sacks. Fast forward to today, and you've got the modern dynasty built by Reid, who's been at the helm since 2013, turning the Chiefs into a juggernaut with 3 Super Bowl rings in the last 6 years, LVII, and last year's thriller. Yet, this season's been a curveball. Injuries have decimated the roster, from Mahomes' nagging issues that might land him on IR, to key pieces on both sides of the ball. Statistically speaking, the Chiefs' defense, usually a top 10 unit under coordinator Steve Spagnuolo, has allowed an average of 24 points per game this year, up from 17 last season, partly due to those absences. Offensively, without Mahomes slinging it to Travis Kelce, who's still putting up Pro Bowl numbers with over 800 yards despite his own bumps and bruises, the production's dipped. Kelce, by the way, is more than a tight end. He's a pop culture icon, from his podcast with brother Jason to his high-profile relationship that's kept him in the headlines. But compare this to past seasons. In 2018, Mahomes' MVP year, the Chiefs averaged 35 points a game. This year, closer to 25. It's a testament to how reliant they've been on that star power. Diving deeper into the analysis, these practice squad moves highlight Reid's philosophy of developing from within. Remember, players like Mecole Hardman or Isaiah Pacheco started on the practice squad or as late-round picks and became key contributors. McAllister could follow in the footsteps of someone like Juan Thornhill, another Ohio State alum who bolstered the secondary en route to a ring. Tactically, adding a safety like him strengthens the back end against AFC West rivals like the Chargers, who've got Justin Herbert airing it out, or the Raiders with their gritty run game. Broker, on the interior line, addresses a vulnerability. The Chiefs have given up 42 sacks this season, fifth most in the league. In Reid's West Coast offense, which relies on quick releases and play action, a solid guard can make all the difference. I caught up with a fictional Chiefs insider, let's call him Coach Mike, a retired scout, for his take. Look, these aren't splashy signings, but they're smart, he told me. McAllister's got that playoff experience from college. He knows pressure. Broker. Versatile linemen win championships. With the team out of the playoffs, it's time to audition these guys for 2026. And imagine a post-practice chat with McAllister himself. I'm thrilled to be in KC, he'd say. Arrowhead's legendary. Can't wait to contribute to Chiefs Kingdom. Chiefs fans, this is your team, resilient, passionate, unbreakable. Tune in to the next game, join the conversation on social, and let's keep the kingdom roaring. Until next time, go Chiefs!